Yeah, that's
He told me not to look up sausage party, and I did.
Why?
So we have to.
Welcome to the People with People podcast, Daniel. I was introing there. I know where it is. Anyways, today we have even more topics to talk about, and since it's May the 4th, they'll probably all end up talking about the Force sooner or later.
You know it.
We're all wearing Star Wars t-shirts except for Zachary.
I'm wearing a sci-fi t-shirt
It's not a
instead.
sci-fi
It's
t-shirt.
it's a black t-shirt
with
with
S on it.
Well, and a star. It's super sci-fi. S stands for sci-fi.
What does
I'm
the
pretty
star
sure I'm
stand
I'm,
for?
I'm
a
pretty sure
sci-fi star.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure S stands for star.
So I'm
Yeah.
a star.
That's kind of sad. That's kind of you're trying too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Zachary.
I could go change, but we started recording.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. It might make me feel a little better about this.
I would mind. It would make me have to go up and change.
Oh well. So,
We didn't even introduce ourselves.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
Zach, the voice that's very low and gravelly.
I'm Joe, the voice that's usually gonna say something inappropriate.
I'm Daniel, and I have a Bluetooth brush at home.
I'm Avery, and I have a green toothbrush.
Mm.
Don't get those two confused.
Yeah, one is blue, one is green.
Yes.
Christmas colors.
Difference.
Yeah.
Christmas colors.
Those are not Christmas.
Wait,
Liar.
Green
Blue-
and red. Oh, I think you said red.
I said blue.
I thought I heard red.
green and blue are not Christmas
Green
colors.
and blue are the new Christmas colors.
Yes.
I thought you said red.
Yes.
I thought you had red.
Food cancer,
Food cancer.
along with the topic of Christmas.
food cancer. That you can easily get food cancer at Christmas. It's happened. And
Yeah.
That's not a laughing matter.
I get
No.
food cancer every Christmas.
Every Christmas.
I don't know.
I'm
I've
pretty
ever
sure
had
that's
food
just-
cancer.
You've never had food cancer.
It's like, it's basically where you've eaten so much food that you can feel like it in your
It's
stomach,
not
so it
can-
feels like a tumor.
It's cancer.
So
Yeah.
it's a food
Oh.
cancer, but it goes away
Yeah,
really
eventually.
quickly.
Or if you
Thank
take a
goodness.
really large
And
bite
I
of
guess
something.
I've had food cancer.
Or it could be like where you eat something, you can feel it slowly traveling down your throat, like a tumor
Yeah.
slowly
Yeah.
traveling down.
Food cancer.
Like those chips. Like you eat a
Yes.
tortilla chip and it's just too big and it goes.
And just like, yeah.
It's like something's dissecting you from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
The worst part about that is then someone is trying to talk to you and, you're like,
can't.
oh, okay.
I have food
Okay, I'm good.
I have food cancer.
Go ahead, mom.
But-
Go ahead.
But yeah, food cancer is no laughing matter.
Yeah.
We shouldn't laugh about that.
We shouldn't.
But it's hilarious at the same time.
No, it's not.
Do you know
Other things can be funny and
My-
horrible at the same
my-
time, but not food cancer.
my great uncle Herbert died of food cancer.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Was it your great uncle Herbert, or was it your great grandfather's uncle Herbert?
Yes.
It was one of those two.
Because I seem to remember your other Herbert.
Oh yeah, it might have been the other Herbert.
How many Herberts do you have?
I come from a long line of Herberts.
Herbert.
I
it was
wasn't-
Herbert. It was Herbert the first, then Herbert the second, then Herbert Jr., then Herbert
Wait,
Senior,
And then Herbert
Herbert the
Hoover.
third,
Then there was
Herbert
Herbert
Hoover,
He
and
was
now
my,
Daniel.
Yeah, I was named Herbert, but I didn't like the
Yeah,
name.
people got tired of it. After a
Yeah,
while.
so I decided to break the trend.
Trendsetter.
Is Herbert your middle name at least?
Yeah, if Herbert started with a J and was pronounced James.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you just squint your eyes a little bit, it kind of looks
Tilt
like
your head to the left and then say it. It's Herbert.
it's totally Herbert.
J. Herbert.
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 Gerbert.
Yep.
Gerbert.
Gerbil.
Jerry.
No.
Oh, there's Jerry. No, that's Dave.
It's Dreadful Dave, the Stormtrooper head.
Hi, Dreadful Dave.
There's a stormtrooper head hanging on a pole for anybody who can't see it.
That way we face the microphone.
Hello,
Dave.
Mike.
Hi, Dave.
Not
Hi,
very
Da-
talkative.
Hello, Dave.
Look at how loud that is.
So,
Compared to normal talking, that's really loud.
Yeah.
So
Then
Joe,
again, the mic sensitivity is way down because it'll clip otherwise. Sorry.
you need to stop kicking Avery.
It's not me who's kicking Avery. It's you who's kicking Avery.
Who's kicking Avery?
Ooh, it's a new show.
Shouldn't Avery know?
No, it's hey. You could come from
Yeah.
any direction at this point.
I don't
True.
know why the keyboard is still on this
Because
table.
it's a nice keyboard.
It is a nice
It's
keyboard.
pretty
I
nice.
got it with the computer.
Now, the rest of the podcast, we got to make sure that Avery doesn't know who's kicking her.
Okay.
It's a game now.
It's a game. I honestly
We
don't
gotta
know
have
who
a
that
good.
was.
We gotta get a good poker face.
Dang it.
You don't have a good poker face.
No.
You were over there like,
It's-
I just kicked somebody.
Our family stinks at poker faces.
I, on
Like,
the other hand,
we
I stink
can't.
at poker.
I love
Same.
poker.
This is a
I
good
love-
poker table. I really want to stick a camera over where Dreadful Dave is
Just
and
play
do a poker
It'd be
game.
fantastic. I'd play.
Yeah.
Want to play poker? Play against me because you'll win.
Yeah.
Yay.
No, no.
How much money?
No.
Have you guys seen the Studio C skit where the guy literally had no idea how to play poker and he won?
Yes.
That's me.
You,
And
I doubt you.
I had no idea how to play
I
Settlers
doubt-
of Catan last week and I won.
I doubt
Yeah.
you have any idea how to play poker. And I doubt you've ever won poker.
We can play afterwards. We can record
I-
that.
I've played poker
Do you like what we
and
did
I
with
don't
Rook?
know how to.
That was pretty good, except
You want to do that?
yeah, that'd be fun.
Afterwards?
We could do that.
We can do that. 30 minutes.
What is with games that you play that I'm not good at?
Like poker?
Do you play games?
Don't look at me like
No,
that.
we do.
Yes.
But the games we play are more like Pictionary, Monopoly,
Yeah.
and Blur.
I like
And then
Monopoly. I'm a
We
beast
should-
at
we
Monopoly.
should. Oh, I could beat you so bad.
But I'm
So you don't
mean.
like
I'm so
strategy
mean.
games?
I'm so
You
mean when
stink
it
at
comes
it.
to Monopoly
I
because I'm
mean,
like every
maybe-
time somebody lands on like my property,
Does
I'll be like,
Strategio count as a strategy game?
What?
Does Strategio count
I would
as a?
say so.
Strategio?
I'd say Stratego
Stratego. That's how.
Should
is a strategy game, seeing
Because
as it's
called.
the name.
That's kind of.
I know,
what it
but
is.
you play some intense strategy games.
Oh, like Attack.
Oh, that's fun.
That, 8 hours out of your day game.
Yeah, the one
Or
where you-
Risk. I
love Risk.
I
That's
love
not as bad as
Risk.
Attack.
Not as bad as
That's
Attack.
not as bad as Attack
Avery's
at all.
like, when Avery plays Risk, she turns into like a evil
Boss.
dictator.
We should play Risk.
We should.
We should.
That's fun.
We'll have to have a camera for that one, though.
Yeah.
We
because
should.
we can't explain what's happening.
We should set.
I mean, we could have an unbiased observers just broadcast the entire battle. Like it was like a news report. Like
I can,
over
I
here,
can
like,
bring Chris in and he'll be like,
This just in, bombers
Just a-
hit New York,
this just in, Avery invaded an entire continent at the same time.
and blow it up.
how that's possible, we are still figuring out.
This just in, we're all getting bored and have decided to play Attack instead.
This
Because
just
we
in.
won't get bored playing that.
This just in, I have
lie
no
to
idea how to
people.
play Attack.
You weren't there for the. This was an interesting story about Attack. I was playing with, I think it was Dean, Tori, Daniel, and Nathaniel.
Oh, I heard.
Different
I think I heard
Daniel,
about
by
I
the
think
way.
you heard about that.
It's a different Daniel.
It's a different
He
Daniel.
doesn't
Not this
He
Daniel.
doesn't have a blue toothbrush.
No.
I don't think he knows if he has one.
I'm pretty sure.
I
he doesn't
think-
have
I don't think he has one.
I
How much
think
you
he-
want to bet?
I think he has a toothbrush.
No,
I
he
think
has
he
a-
doesn't know where it is.
He doesn't
He-
know what it is.
he
yeah.
has a
He may have
toothbrush.
bought one at one point.
He has a toothbrush. He just doesn't know what color it is.
Yeah.
Then again, he doesn't really need to because his teeth are clean already.
He's just got magic teeth.
He does.
Magic
it's kind of annoying.
self-cleaning teeth.
He doesn't know
But he's a nice person most of the time.
most of the time.
But yeah, I was playing. You heard the story. I can share it with both
Yeah.
of you.
I can just
Um,
sit here and stare at the corner.
So my
do that.
strategy every single time we play is always take an island because they're the hardest place to reach when somebody is waging war against you. Because if you have a big navy, then they can't get to your actual areas where you have land forces because they have to get through your navy. And if they just send land forces through your navy, all their land forces die, and they're stupid. They themselves are not stupid, but that was a stupid decision for them to make.
Yeah, don't insult the military. That's not cool, man.
What,
no,
just
no.
sending ground troops over the ocean
Yeah,
with
that-
no protection?
That's not
Yep.
cool. Don't,
That's a bad idea,
don't
though.
make fun of the military.
Don't make fun of
fun
them.
of them.
Okay,
I'm
but
not gonna stand for that.
the other thing is the islands have
Look,
lots
Da-
of
Dave
trade
is
ways.
looking down on you now
Yeah.
because he feels insulted because he personally is in the military.
He can't aim, though.
Now
That's
you're insulting
true.
Dave.
I don't
What's
insult
wrong with
Dave.
you? Today is his birthday. It's May the 4th. It's
No,
his birthday.
that's his
Yes, it
birthday.
is.
His birthday's January the 17th.
No, his birthday is May the 4th.
No,
May-
it's not.
He is one with the force.
What, Avery?
Oh, what did
You
say?
join the conversation now, do you?
Did you say something?
No, he's not.
No, it's not. Oh, well,
Uh.
well, please do tell.
Well,
What is David?
Ow,
Oh,
ow.
look, we all leaned in.
We were all loud.
Out in the boon country.
Dave.
Everybody's-
Oh lordy, not the boom country.
I could talk about the
We
boon
can talk
country
about
all
that all
day.
day.
I
I
didn't
can-
even finish.
I can talk about. We're not gonna let you finish because you
Apologize.
disrespected Dave
Yeah.
and the military.
Yeah, I can't let you tell a story if you're gonna disrespect Dave. And
But
the
it
military.
involves Alaska.
But nobody cares about
Nobody
Alaska.
really cares about-
Alaska.
Well,
That's why nobody lives in Alaska.
no, you actually can get paid to live in Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$100 a year.
Whoa. That
Right?
now that's a
More than I
living.
make.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do anything.
That actually is.
You just have to live.
That actually is more than my annual income at the moment.
My annual income is higher than that.
My annual income is higher than $100 a year,
Well, I don't.
and I don't have a job.
I give $50 for
Okay, so a
Christmas
year,
and
probably
$50 for my
I
birthday.
probably get more than 100 a year.
I don't know. Doesn't seem like
But-
it sometimes.
Yeah.
After taxes.
What taxes? Liar.
Anyways, back to my story.
No, you
It's too
disrespected
late.
the military. You're
I
done.
took the island of Hawaii.
Well, okay, that makes up for it.
And so that was my home base area, and that has a lot of trade routes and areas coming off from it that you can travel across to get to places. And Daniel neglected to notice that one of those routes goes directly to Alaska.
Mm.
And it has a large garrison at the beginning of the game because I put it there. And so I blackmailed Daniel into giving me his income, or part of it, for me not immediately taking his capital and making him lose the game.
Which was
Which was he had to give me half of his oil and a couple dollars.
But what was his capital? Alaska?
Alaska.
Okay.
It was, it's up in the corner because the map isn't circular.
Which would be fun.
It's flat, and so I was way over to the right, and he was like the exact opposite corner.
So
And
he
so-
had no idea.
And so he was like, those... What? Oh, snap.
Yeah.
And so I was...
Awkward call.
I was pretty well set up for that match, but then nobody came back the next week. So we didn't finish that game like most
So
of
you
them.
won.
We'll just say I
It
won.
was a moral victory.
Because it made it so that way nobody would come back to you.
Because you were honest with yourself and said you won. That
So-
makes it a moral victory.
Let's talk about
Driving
forgiveness
and driving.
and driving.
Forgiveness driving?
Together they make one nice thing.
Hey, I'm willing to bet that if everybody just forgave everybody while driving,
It'd
the
be a-
world would be a
It'd
much
be a
better place.
yeah. What do you think, Avery?
Probably. That won't happen.
Care to expound on that more?
I mean, if everyone forgave each other while driving, there would be a lot less problems, but it's not going to happen.
That's what that
And-
you basically just repeated the last
But
sentence you
what
said.
else is there to say about that? That is true.
No, you can say why.
was
Like,
for-
well, if
Why?
Why wouldn't it happen?
say
Why
someone
wouldn't
cut
it
you
happen?
off instead of driving straight into the back of their car, you could just let them be.
And just forgive
That-
them.
Just forgive them.
I think Avery does
I
that
do-
anyway, just
I
because
do-
she doesn't want to hurt
I do
her
do
car.
that.
And what
so much
if
to say
somebody's
with that.
being mean and you can see them doing rude things towards you in the rear view mirror,
Well,
you
I
don't
forgave-
acknowledge it.
Let's just say
It-
I forgave that guy,
Oh,
but
good.
he got on my nerves.
At least you
Just a
forgave
tad.
him.
You forgave
Just
him
a
after the...
tad.
inside your head.
Basically, he was raising a certain extension of his hand.
It was not very pleasant.
Not very
His
fun.
thumb?
It
Yeah,
was-
let's go with that.
Good job. Yeah, no.
And yeah,
I'm in
so
driving and forgiveness.
driving. This has been driving in forgiveness with
The
the,
people.
That's
people,
not the end.
the people with people podcast.
We're only halfway done, though.
Yeah, but that was that's
That,
segment.
that was the segment.
That was the
That's
segment.
now a
Driving-
It's
segment.
only like
Short
14
segment.
minutes and 25 seconds.
That's
then.
driving
the
and
s-
forgiveness.
That's a segment of the
Now
show.
we should talk
And we will
about them
get-
separated.
Driving
Just
and then
driving.
forgiveness, and then at the end we can
14:35.
combine them and say how could we have acted differently
That's
with
true.
forgiveness.
Yeah.
I haven't
You
driven.
go first.
I haven't driven yet. I have no driving forgiveness stories.
Wait, so is this half of the table not have
That's-
any driving forgiveness stories?
Yeah.
I have had several instances of making the driver have to give forgiveness.
Well, I guess that would count.
I mean,
That could work.
I've made the driver yell at me
But most of
before.
them are going.
and they forgave
What?
me.
Who are you implying?
Daniel stares at Avery intently.
Avery has a guilty grin on his face.
So,
No.
Guilty laugh. Guilty laugh.
You
guilty.
beat around the bush for quite a while, though. May the 4th.
Yummy.
I guess we mentioned it at the beginning.
We did.
How
There's not
is
really,
that yummy?
Spicy.
There isn't really much to talk about May the 4th. It's just
There's
kind of like,
not
oh,
much.
May the
It
4th,
happened.
May the 4th be with you. Okay, we're done now.
Are any of us considering joining the 501st?
I actually did consider joining the 501st.
Because I know they have a shortage of first order troopers at the moment.
I know
Do they-
Carter
Yeah,
at co-op. I think either he is a part of it or he's going to be.
yeah,
I'm
I think he's
I'm
trying.
okay.
yeah.
I think I'm really okay.
I
Same.
think I'm okay with doing my normal incognito Jedi uniform every year.
I think that I'm a nerd.
That's for Halloween, by the
I
way.
think I'm a nerd, but I'm not willing to go and.
You're a nerd, but you're not a nerd.
I'm
You're
not,
a nerd,
I'm-
but you're not a
You're
geek.
not a nerd.
Yeah, I'm not a geek.
There's- no,
that's-
nerds are worse than geeks. Geeks have social skills.
Sort of.
Nerds don't.
Geeks have social skills.
No,
See.
Soy sauce.
the extent of
That-
the extent of my geekiness
Well,
is
see, geek.
I can get passionate about certain topics like Star Wars and Lord of the
Mario,
Rings.
apparently.
No, not really Mario, but I really do like Legend of Zelda.
Same.
It's
Passionate
weird.
about
I like
Mario.
I like Legend
Yeah.
of Zelda.
But I wouldn't go as far as to cosplay.
I've done some Marvel cosplay.
Yes, you
And
have.
and
I mean, I had as a
Lord
kid,
of
I
the
had
Rings
a
cosplay.
as a
Your
kid.
Ant-Man was really good.
My Ant-Man was
I was-
fantastic. I was so proud of myself.
As a kid, I
I really
had
liked
a
that
Captain
one.
America shield, but I don't know if that counts as cosplay.
I still have one.
No, I have it, but it's in like I brought it to
I,
airsoft, and apparently, it's little tiny plastic balls going 250 FPS through the air, hitting a plastic shield from Hasbro doesn't end well for the shield wielder because you end up with a lot of sharp plastic in your arm.
Yeah?
yeah, yeah.
That's why you invest in a foam shield.
Because foam doesn't fight, and if it doesn't, it hurt
If foam flies apart, it was made wrong.
you. Yeah, it's like, no, wrong foam.
No.
Wrong foam.
I
Wrong
can tell
foam.
what you cosplayed as.
Wrong
Wait.
foam.
What did I call?
I have two good ones, but
Ooh.
Wait, I
Please
don't even
do
know.
tell.
No, please don't tell. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Do
It's
tell.
scaring me. Wait,
Evil grin returns.
Whisper
Just
to
do
me.
it.
Avery, whisper to me.
you two talk. Keep quiet.
Talk.
Gablarky.
Nechber.
Mm-hmm.
Black and be a boy.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, she didn't.
You can tell
You
Laurel.
tell him, girl.
No, no.
Why?
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 boy.
Mumbling in the background.
Yes, mumble mumble.
Mumble,
No.
Top of the morning to you.
Oh, and
That's
a good
fine.
afternoon to you too.
Except it's raining outside, so it's not really either of those at the moment.
Ah, shut it.
Care for a cup of tea, do
I'm
ya?
ge-
And we're back.
Okay.
I've given her permission to tell the story,
Oh,
but
goody.
I'm
Oh,
also
goody, goody,
I'm gonna
goody.
tell her side of the story as well.
Oh, goody.
Oh, you can
Because
see
she
the
also
clipping there.
Avery's also cosplaying.
It's not necessarily cosplaying,
No,
but
it was a
we
Halloween
did
party.
dress up.
It was a Halloween party, so
that
it
count?
was just got a it was a costume.
Cosplaying is
It's
basically
cosplaying
dressing
to
up.
us.
When it's not Halloween.
Yeah.
It was cosplaying to us.
Okay. Well,
Speaking of which, we all need to
I
go
mean-
to Comic Con eventually.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
yes.
I want to buy an actual like Ant-Man helmet.
Oh,
Because that looks like really swag.
there is.
Don't
You tried, Avery.
don't
You
worry, you'll
tried
get
to be
there.
part of the conversation.
I want to see if Critical Role is going to be at this year's New York Comic Con.
It's
or
in
next year's New York
Comic-Con's in
Comic-Con.
New York this year.
There is a Comic Con in New York.
They
Okay.
do it.
My dad goes to a
They
couple
do
Comic
their
Cons
own
too.
in New York.
Yeah.
Because New York.
It's called New York Comic Con, and Critical Role cast members show
Well,
up there, and it'd be fun to
Mind
meet them.
blown.
As I think I would want to go to the San Francisco Comic Con just because that's where all the cool things are.
West Coast.
Not La. You don't want to go to La.
LA.
La Comic Con.
La Comic-Con.
Anyway,
La
Avery, what was
Comic-Con.
what was
La
your story
Comic-Con?
before
Yes.
we
Sorry.
interrupted you?
Basically, what we thought was cosplay.
Well, go ahead.
And
It was a Halloween party that wasn't actually on Halloween.
Hey.
Oh, well then it's cosplay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is
Why didn't
true.
you say
That is
so?
true.
so
Okay.
it is cosplay.
so Daniel dressed up as Wario, and were you gonna say what I did?
You did Mario.
Okay.
No, you were Luigi.
Okay, so Luigi.
And then my other two sisters were
Waluigi
Waluigi and Luigi. because we found 4 hats on
Steam?
no on
Clearance?
no we found
Clearance?
on eBay. We found 4
Grand
Super
Slam?
Mario Brother hats, and we were like, oh well, this is a great last minute gift, so we just bought hats and wore them to a party with the corresponding color
And
T-shirts.
suspenders, the whole deal.
I hated those suspenders.
I have a picture.
Suspenders fun.
Suspenders are
We'll show
itchy.
it. We'll show it after we release
Oh
it.
please
And it'll be on-
that's like the
You'll
worst photo.
you'll
of me
have
that
to send
exists.
me the pictures though, because I don't have
And the
them.
thing is,
Right.
I have a very certain physique as to where if I'm wearing anything
Physique.
anything other than like a T-shirt and maybe a jacket, I look like a really fat person.
Well, then Wario was a good choice.
Yeah, not me.
No, I'm good. I'm really skinny.
I'm
Um,
wearing like one of those exercise shirts
I
at the
really want
moment.
to really do a swag Link cosplay. I really
That
feel
would
like
be
that would be
epic.
fantastic.
That
Oh,
would-
like the
that-
swag Suspicious Link?
No,
No.
not that type of swag. Just really,
okay.
really.
No, you
authentic
could
and
you
nice.
could
Okay.
you couldn't do Link, but you have the physique. I think you could pull off Zelda.
I take that as a
No.
compliment.
Silence.
Tingle.
No,
No.
you
No, I draw the line at that.
Daniel, you could do Tingle.
Oh, I could totally. No,
You just need that green spandex, man,
the green.
it would work.
and a bunch of balloons.
You have no idea what I'm talking
Yes, I
about.
do.
You know who Tingle is?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
you've seen me play the Wind Waker.
No. Never again.
He has
Never
like the
again.
he has
You
like
can
the
pull that
he
off.
basically looks
No,
like
he can pull
he looks
it
like
off.
a green Pikmin with red underwear.
Yeah.
Pikmin's a
Pig-
fun
My
Pigman.
goodness,
Pigman.
this sounds all
Pigman.
over the
Zombie
place.
Pigman.
Oh,
it's no snap.
I'll
We brought in
snap.
Minecraft, the cringiest game ever.
Friends, I am now locked in the cringe position.
Okay, you're talking about Comic-Con, so I'm gonna move it on to comics, and I'm gonna go webcomics. What are your opinion on webcomics?
I don't know. I like the feel of a good comic book in my hand.
Well, yeah,
I like Spider-Man.
I have my
My
dad.
jam.
I have some of my dad's original Spider-Man comics, not the original, but some of the originals, and they're really cool.
Explain that.
Like episode 12 or 34 of the original Spider-Man series,
So
and some of the Fantastic Four.
okay, cool.
So it's not like episode 1 or anything super valuable, but they are comics that are part of the original Spider-Man storyline.
Dean Natal had some of the original paperback first comics of Spider-Man.
He did.
He
Didn't
did.
he?
I don't know what he did with them,
Those go for so much money.
but he might still have them. But those were really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought he had a stack about a hand and a half high of these
Comic
comic books.
comic book facts you may not have known that I learned through my dad, who's a fan of Tarzan.
I like Tarzan.
Same.
I'm letting you know.
Apparently, Tarzan was part of Marvel.
It was at one point.
He was part of Marvel.
He was at one point.
No, wait, sorry, DC. And my dad has
That's right,
a
'cause-
couple of the comic runs called Tarzan and Batman,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh dear.
No.
and
What?
Tarzan and Superman.
What about what about Superman?
No.
What about the infamous
that
comic
work?
where Superman teams up with the Nesquik bunny? That was a thing.
No.
That was
Or remember Combo Man?
Oh my god.
Or
no.
Plastic
How many times are you
Man.
gonna make me do the Darth Vader no?
Oh, there's an app for that.
Oh, hey, look, the sound just spiked to like double what it normally.
No! look at all
I
this.
have to balance this later.
Look at the little lines on
Speaking
the
of which,
screen.
audience, this probably isn't gonna be balanced later.
Yeah, well.
Anyway,
I don't have time for that. End of the
have
school
you
year.
have
and
you guys
whatnot.
heard of The Odd Ones Out?
No.
He does
have.
webcomics. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
you have. How about Loading Artist?
Loading
Yeah.
Ready Run?
Mm.
Their YouTube channel.
They are.
Cyanide and Happiness.
I know
Those
that
are-
one.
don't
no.
talk about that.
Yeah, we don't talk
Now,
about
don't quote any of it, but
Yeah.
No, it's a thing though.
I've seen some of
There's
their
a game
comics.
even, and I'm
There
like,
is. Wow.
There's a
don't look it up.
last time somebody said for me not to look something up, I ignored them and looked it up and
What did we tell you not to
Don't
look
look
up?
it wasn't you
Joe.
guys. It was
Oh.
it was somebody. It was Seth. I think Seth.
Showalter.
Seth. Just Seth.
Oh.
Not last name.
Seth Gangrene.
Oh yeah.
Seth. The Seth.
Seth?
Seth. Say.
Say
Seth. Seth.
Yeah,
They told me not to look up Sausage Party, and I did.
Why?
Because I didn't know what it was.
Wasn't it? Isn't it like a movie?
It's a
or-
stupid movie.
It's an awful
Seth
movie.
Rogen and not at all anything good.
I was watching Captain Sparkles, and he does this Reddit thing.
Pick it up.
He does these Reddit videos.
Bye, Avery.
Bye, Avery.
Avery got a phone call from a suspicious-looking male.
Who's also my father.
I didn't say it wasn't your father. I just said it was suspicious.
Okay. Anyway, so I was watching Captain Sparkles.
And she's back.
Hey!
And he does these Reddit videos. And one of them
Don't
was...
talk about it.
The title of the subreddit was "You Had One Job," and it's just a bunch of images of people failing at their jobs. And there's a picture of Suicide Squad and Sausage Party on a marquee sign, but they switched the last word, so it was Suicide Party and Sausage Squad.
You had one job. Wow.
That almost seems like that's on purpose.
Almost.
Like, did the cops need to come for the suicide party?
I want to go watch Sausage Squad. Is that a
The
thing?
Sausage Squad comes with the suicide party.
Or
Oh, dear.
we can do something
No,
with this.
anybody who went to see Sausage Squad afterward goes to the suicide party.
Okay. we have a game for this.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, James. We have-
Combine Rogue One and Doctor Strange.
Doctor One.
And Rogue Strange.
Rogue Strange.
Yeah, okay.
Now flip those around. One Doctor,
One Doctor.
Strange,
Rogue.
Strange Rogue. Yes.
Okay.
I almost
That's
said
an
Strange
X-Men
One.
movie. It's like an X-Men movie. It's Strange Rogue instead of just normally Rogue.
Okay, let's flip another one. Let's go Jurassic Park
Iron Man.
and Iron Man.
Jurassic Man.
Jurassic,
And
yeah,
Iron
Jurassic.
Park.
And Iron
Jurassic
Park.
Man.
Or you could do no, that doesn't really work.
Let's see. Man Park
I was gonna say
and
that.
Iron Jurassic. Jurassic Iron.
Yeah.
Rare Jurassic Iron.
That's just Transformers.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Dawn of the Jurassic Iron.
Let's go. X-Men.
Transform and old.
X-Men Days of Future Past and X-Men Last Stand.
X-Men Last Stand and X-Men Days of Future Past.
Or X-Men and Days of Future Past Last Stand.
Oh my gosh, no.
Let's talk about X-Men Apocalypse.
Let's not talk about X-Men.
Yeah, let's not.
It's Fox.
Let's talk about
is
Fox.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about Fox.
Fox. That's what I was gonna say. Fox is ruining the X-Men.
Fox has ruined the Fantastic Four 3 times.
And Spider-Man.
Yeah, 3 times.
No, that
no,
was
no,
Sony.
no. Spider.
Oh, that was Sony.
So,
You're right.
Okay.
They didn't ruin it
Okay.
3 times. Just
Here's.
twice.
You want to hear my unpopular opinion? I liked Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I did too.
Jinx.
Yes.
And
Yay!
Avery.
I liked
What did
it.
you think?
I liked it.
I liked
Good.
both of the Amazing Spider-Man movies better than
I
the
know,
original Spider-Man
good.
movies.
Tobey Maguire just didn't have.
He was too whiny.
Yeah.
He was too old.
He was too whiny.
Yeah,
And
that
old.
too.
He was
Old
way
and
too old.
white.
Andrew
I-
Garfield looked slightly old too, but it was better.
He was at
Well,
least a little
he was
better,
in his teenage years when they started filming, but by the second one he was like 22.
Yeah.
because they
He's
waited.
22.
But I know
I liked Emma Watson though. She did well for Gwen.
Emma Watson.
What is it?
He meant Emma Frost.
No,
No,
Emma,
not
Emma,
Emma Frost, my
Emma
bad.
Stone. Emma
Emma
Stone.
Stone.
It's all these Emmas.
Yes.
Emma
Emma
Watson
Hollywood.
is the beauty and
Yeah, I
the
don't
Beast
like her.
actor.
And Emma
she did-
Merrill
She did
and-
Harry Potter.
Hermione,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Harmonious Hermione.
Heroine.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. That's it.
No,
Yeah.
I don't like Emma
I
Watson.
can't see her as Harley Quinn.
I don't like Emma Watson.
She likes
No offense, but I just
dresses
don't like
too
you
much.
acting. I don't like Emma Watson acting.
I've seen.
A lot of people just got mad at me.
I'm pretty sure I've seen one in movie she's done.
Like me.
That's it.
Okay.
Ew! What just happened?
I missed it.
I wish I missed it.
I just heard the kiss emoji and I didn't know what happened.
I win.
Okay. Star Wars and Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Stars.
I like it.
Lord of the Stars and War of
Ring
the...
Wars.
Ring Wars.
Done.
There we
It
go.
sounds like
That's
some,
one of the-
Except they
reality
sound like
TV
good
show.
movies.
They sound like great movies. I'd watch both of those movies. Lord of the Stars and Ring Wars.
Ring Wars sounds like it should be
Oh,
like a reality TV
what about
show.
Wait, so it's the new Bachelorette?
Would you marry me?
Yes.
What
this
about-
happened.
what
It's the new Nintendo game.
What about Star Ring and Lord of the Wars?
The second one sounds too violent.
Lord of the Wars? Or Star Ring?
Or that just basically sounds like somebody failed at trying say War of the Worlds.
Yeah, it's like Lord of the Wars. Wait, no, War of the Worlds. No, wait.
No, Lord of the World Wars.
Lord of the World War Z.
Oh,
World War Z,
Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Let's talk about Brad
wait, what
Pitt.
just happened?
That was everybody going,
kinda
ah!
screamed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's talk about. Oh, we don't have time to talk about Brad Pitt.
no, we
No,
don't.
we can. We can definitely talk
Okay,
about
let's.
Brad Pitt.
Okay,
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Brad
We did it.
He has brown hair, and I've seen one of his
And
movies.
he's got a fantastic body.
That complexion.
And that just
My
that
goodness.
physique.
Anyways.
Oh, good mercy.
Thank you. I'm doing an outro here.
No, we're not.
Thank you for listening. We hope to have you view us all again, and we hope we didn't make anything or say anything too offensive.
I'm sorry.
So until next time.
We're sorry to every Emma Watson.
Oh, can we finish with another rant?
No. Until next time, I'm doing an outro. Until next time, listen to people.